Hey guys, welcome to the channel. And I just started the semi. We did a lot of square bells as we were figuring out what equipment we wanted to have, and then we got the Vermeer round beller. We are a Kubota farm. We are 100%, not 100%, but we are a Kubota farm. So while that's warming up, as you can see, I've got a Kubota and mower here ready to go. I have my icons on. I normally do not, and the only reason I do is, well, I placed down a barn and I needed to know where to put everything. So I'm going to go ahead and turn them off. Um, it may save. It drives me nuts with those icons. Um, but some of the barns you have to try to get them right uh, to so I didn't have to go weirdly to unload the hay, but we'll see that. Let me start my sidekick here, let it warm up. We got a patch of grapes right here, as you can see. They're growing. Um, we do have a little bit more too. So let's jump in here and we will check out the farm before I go take that straw. There's the pasture. Um, as you can see, I have not adjusted my money from when I did everything. Um, let's do that now. I, being, you'll see why, am going to start with only $5,000. Um, but I'll show you why here in a minute. Okay. Uh, over here at the livestock barn, we've got uh, we've got our TMR Gale mixer. We've got our New Holland um, feed grinder. We have the Highline straw spreader. This is from Bianca Toys. Maybe I might have messed it up. And then his fodder feeder, which we'll try that too. Um, whoa, we're in the weeds. We have stuff to take care of that tree. We will. Of course, that's feed mixture. We're gonna probably get some stuff to dump in there once we get that done. Now, coming around here, we got the dairy barn right there. And here's the second grape lot. We're gonna have to do a little more taking care of this one because of the grass. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know about the plowing. I've never done grapes, but hey, we're gonna try this together. I did change my grain system out, and the only reason I did because I know my yields could be awful high. I have decided to go back to this one, and I'll show you why here. Bin 7. It's this one right here. I have 4,722.4 bushels of wheat out of that 40 acres I did. So, being that I got to run semi, grain wagons were not going to be an option by any means with the yields of these fields and the size of these fields. So, I went ahead and decided, okay, we're going to change that, make it easier on me. Now, the reason I've got Kubota and Vermeer is if you're on computer right now, Steam Summer Sales is there, and a lot of the DLCs are on sale. And I decided let's make a farm. It's pretty much all that Kubotas and different things like that to change it up a little bit. So far, this series right here is pretty much winning. So we'll keep it going. I think this is the one we'll keep going with because a lot of you want to see this. There's Calf Barn. We've discovered all the barns, I guess, in the first one. Let's cut through the woods here. Um, we'll park right here. We've got a lot of stuff. I've got a New Holland chopper right here with a folding head like this. I I think this is going to be able to do corn, but being at 6 o'clock at night on the map, there's a chance later on we'll open up this field of this crop we're going to be chopping. We got the Vermeer V rake. I really like this one. We're going with the Great Plains drill, and we're going with this um, corn planter, the case high rise. This is the tedder. That's the rake. Um, the mow machine is up there on the Kubota. It's a Kubota one. We got this only drill we have, or disc. I mean, it's the case 490. It's about 20 some foot. We're going. We got two tractors we're going to run, and I'll get there too. One of them is the bigger of the two tillages, and this sunflower cutting disc strip till. It will run this. It needs lot, over 200 horsepower. Um, it's not the width that I want, but that's why I have one of these two. That way I can have two tractors running to disc disc up. We do have a fifth wheel trailer, a PJ. There's our silage wagons. We are doing this right here. We got the spray trailer, and I've got a gooseneck dump trailer. The spray trailer is because we are running a Hagee. A Hagee. That is the sprayer we have. Um, we spent a lot of money getting this right here. These are a couple thousand each, but I wanted to start off pretty heavy on that stuff. Um, this Hagee, I'm going to enjoy running it front boom. We have this Kubota front skid steer. We're getting ready to work on taking those trees down here soon, but this is the skid steer for more or less the animals. It may do skids and stuff and other things like that too, but this is what we will use for the most part to clean out the manure, um, unload skids, move hay bales if need to, different things like that. Um, we also have another loader we may work that with. So once we come around here, you will see we got the Wilmar lime spreader and fertilize. We've got the Kubota M6 101. It's 104 horsepower or something like that, and it's running the Vermeer. We have this loader for the lime and fertilizer of being here, but I'm also thinking about getting the bale spear for this one and moving the bales with this also. And the only thing we have right now is that bucket. Here's the Vineyard tractor, the M5. It's skinny enough for that, and of course, it's set up to start doing fertilizer for the grapes. Uh, back here, over here in this shop, is the tractors we will be using. Now, it's not all Kubota, but 90%, 99% is all Kubota. This M7 172, it's a tractor that will probably run one of the planters, fertilizer spreader, different stuff like that. Here's the big horse. This Massey Ferguson 4800. This is the big horse that will run that sunflower and the disc for the most part. That one and this one will run a planter and the other cultivator when it's out and about. Um, where did I leave? Oh, I left it over here. There it is. I better grab that and instead of letting that run around showing you guys the farm and forgot where I parked stuff. But like I said, if you're on Steam or on computer and use Steam, they're having their summer sale, and we're going to plan on doing some bags. I may get some bags from the store before I start peas. Uh, or I'll start running the peas and stuff before I get the bags. I don't know. So we're gonna go take this over here and park it. We'll park it in front of the shop. That way it's out of the way. So let's see who it probably will save. But let's see what the straw prices are. I need the extra money. Straw. I can go to the livestock bell sell point. So let's tag it. Let's go see what we can get on this before they close. They think they close at 7 o'clock, being it there on auction. So let's take off. I just pretty much started, and it's still the end of the day on when we set it up the farm. So hopefully we can get a lot more going on. We'll take this there. We'll see how much we can get. Now, if you look out there at that 40 acres we did, you see some round and some square. We got the square baler after we started doing the or round baler after we started doing the square bales. So that that was one that we when we decided we better go with Vermeer and round bell and stuff. But it is what it is. We will get it all taken care of. We're gonna sell these, finish out August. I don't know how much money we're going to get, um, but as you see, we're loaded pretty heavily when it comes to what's in the uh, grain bins. So if we need some money, I can run out there and get it, going down. Um, Typically, most of my videos, I don't, or map equipment wise, I don't run what I'm running. But I decided, you know what? It doesn't hurt to try to run something a lot newer in a sense. Um, the Cat Combine is probably the oldest thing I really have, per se. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Um, I haven't really been in this town in a while. I was on this map once, and I've kind of got lost on where everything's located. Ah, there it is. Boy, that crowd back there was pretty loud. All right, let's turn back there. I'm hoping this is semi made for semis because if it's not, we're going to have some issues. I'm going to have the mirrors don't work on this one very well, so we're going to have to go this person, the third per or the yeah third person. All right, Let's back up here a little bit. All right. We're going to unload this. Now, being it's a semi and bigger than the area, good thing super strength's here. I'm going to have to use that. So, why I'm selling this, we'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back after selling that. I also had a phone call I had to take, so it worked out both ways. But I made what, $15,000 on that straw sale. Now the rest of the straw would have to go back to the animals when we're getting it, but I think if I sell any more, we're gonna load the truck, the small gooseneck trailer, because what is on the road right there? Oh, I took out a stop sign. Because it's not it's not really made to come back there. But I will need the rest for bedding anyhow, so we might as well put the rest in there. This gives me a little bit extra cushion um, to have. But we're gonna pull this into the field and we're gonna park it. And then we're gonna go check a hayfield, just because that's what we're doing in September. And I'll have my boy pick me up. We're going to hook up the chopper to a wagon because we're going to see if we're able to chop what's out there yet or if we need to wait. This map has, well, a crop on it that I wasn't expecting, I guess. And it's going to work to chop. Let's pull up right here. We'll pick these up probably off camera. They're going to go in the hay barn anyhow. I think off top of my head, it was like 120, 130 square bells and probably 40 round bells. But we'll see what the grand total is once I get there. Oh, yeah, and I have a hog barn way back there, too. We're going to custom feed some small pigs. So we're going to drive the chopper out there, hook it to one of the wagons, um, because if that field can be chopped, we'll start today with at least one wagon, or just test it. Well, I guess we can do one wagon. I'm going to drive through the grass over there because the combines kind of got me blocked. I think we're going to have to make a road. Open up the driveway just past the heads to be able to get back there a little bit better. All right, that's back this up. Am I doing good? Yes, I am. All right, we're going to have to move the tongue over. Because if this crop works and I don't, oh, I don't know if it chops corn. There we go. Let's look that up real quick on our equipment. We'll go here, go here, go here. And alfalfa. No, it does not. But we can always lease ahead if we want the corn silage um to come out. But this is going to be pretty much right there around the hayfields we're going to have anyhow. And you never know. We might be able to do this, mow down the hay, or someone mow down the hay and go from there. I'll have to get the bags for the bagger. I think yeah, I really think we're going to bag this crop for sure. We might yeah. We may also sell some wheat coming up too. But coming back this way, we're going to be able to see a lot of our fields. Here's one of the cornfields. I do plan on chopping one of them. I do plan on it. I really do. So we'll see. We'll probably have to lease. Yeah, we'll probably have to lease. All right. Let's go down here a little ways. Pull in. I think that's the field I want to get into. Uh, but I also want to check the hayfield because if it's ready, because the alfalfa field's not. I don't think I'm going to get lactating cows right off the bat. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with calves and heifers or whatnot. Um, we'll unfold the head, and that's kind of cut over, and I'll show you what we're going to try to chop. All right, this field is mine, and it's peas. What they're growing, so I don't know if it's going to be able to be chopped. We're going to try. I have maize, maize plus, so we're going to give it a whirl. Now, just on the other side of this bridge is my grass, and it's ready to be harvested in the first stage. So yeah, we will definitely be mowing that down in September. But let's see if we can chop this. I know like in with corn you can. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Um and we can. It is whole crop. So it still might be whole crop when September hits. But we're we're going well, we'll see how much we get here. Uh it's not filling very quickly. So we may not need to run any tomorrow, September, we we might just need this. But I think I'm gonna call this into the video. There will be a live on Sunday. Uh, we'll be on this map. By the rate everyone is watching this one and liking this one and the whole 9 yards, I think we're going to be on the new farm. I'm probably going to name it, figure the name out for it when this comes out, on this one. I'll put, whatever it is. I know I'll already have the name done when you hear this, but if I don't, I'll still have new farm um, on this episode if I can't think of one, and eventually I will put whatever it is. Um, so yeah, think we're going to try this. It's definitely working, and we can start some tillage on some of these fields. And if this one, we can get this one done in time and tillage done and lime and fertilize it and the whole 9 yards, we can plant some sort of crop in it, like oats, wheat, barley, whatever. I don't know. Have a great weekend, guys, and we will see you Sunday morning.